this.
I never thought that these crazy experiments in my garage would lead to something. I'd learned that the world's farmers were harvesting enough food to feed the planet, but we just weren't able to distribute food efficiently enough. It all actually started when I was in middle school and I was visiting my grandma in India. My mom warned me to be really careful about drinking the tap water. I accidentally drank almost an entire cup. But my grandma made this mixture of different spices and gave me like this murky brown spiced tea, and I ended up not getting sick. One day I was grocery shopping with my mom, and I noticed that all the strawberries seemed to have some fuzz growing at the bottom. That was when I had that first aha moment. We started with no funding. We had no experience and we had no resources, but at every step of the way, people came forward to help us because they believed in our mission. They believed in the idea that simple can be powerful. That was when we first started to think that maybe we could build a social enterprise where we could sell fresh paper to growers and farmers and retailers and consumers, and that would enable us to give it away to food banks. So much of making a difference is just understanding that, you know, usually you are enough. You have everything that you need to take the first step.
Exciting to share someone's American dream with over 2 million fresh paper sheets sold to date. This means over 2 million maybe strawberries that are fresher, that give you better vegetables and fruits and incredible freshness that will last and last and last. And just one paper in one drawer in your refrigerator will keep those fresher so much longer. If you're like me and every week you go into the refrigerator, I say were because now I use fresh paper, go into the refrigerator and throwing out celery and lettuce and carrots and any of the veggies that you had intended to eat, now you can keep those longer and they will be so much more fresh. This is a really simple, very, very easy solution. You don't even have to take your fruits and veggies out of what they're already in. Kelly Diedring is here to show us how great it is. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
This is a great deal as well.
I could not be more excited.
Yeah.
I've never presented this item and I've been dying to do it because I use it ever since Kavita sold it and launched it here at American Dreams. I purchased it, I keep repurchasing it. It's the simplest concept. You take a piece of the fresh paper and maybe you don't need the whole piece, you can cut it in half or rip it in half, and you place it with your produce, whether it's your fresh fruit and your fresh veggies, and it's an aromatic, so it's infused with organic spices, so the aromatics of it actually keep your food fresher longer, and it's proven. You can see just based on customer reviews alone, people absolutely love it. It keeps your produce fresh longer. So for example, I have a fruit bowl in my kitchen. It's 3 tiers. I put a sheet in each tier, and I keep like tons of fresh fruit and produce inside that bowl, but one sheet lasts me a month, so I can take bananas in and out of that bowl, apples in and out of that bowl, and the sheet stays, and then I keep replacing the fruit for up to a single month. And it's the craziest concept.
Yeah, but every time you take out that piece of fruit, the peaches are delicious and juicy. The raspberries, there's no like hidden mold underneath. That's absolutely incredible. Today you're saving $7 just on the sheets, and you're getting 3 packs of 8. Remember, each
so that's
sheet,
24 sheets.
That could be 24
and
months worth of incredible, right? If you're using one a month.
Just tear them in half. You can cut them in half. I take a little marker and put the date on it. Now, you'll notice after about a month, the scent will start to wear off. They smell maple. They smell delicious because it's this organic spices that's actually keeps your food fresh for a longer period of time. So I'll write the date on it and then I'll just replace it in my fruit bowl. But let's walk over to the fridge because these are lots of examples, but I think you're mostly going to use them in your fridge.
Yeah.
Whether you go to the farmer's market or you're buying lots of buy one get ones, this time of year we're getting fresh berries here in Florida. We get a ton. Do you do the fresh strawberries, pints of fresh strawberries? This can be you, and you don't have to purchase anything plastic to put your food in anymore. So I don't hate plasticware, but plastic, as we know, is not great for the environment. This is completely compostable and it's completely organic. So just as an example, you don't have to take this bag of peppers and place it into another plastic container. Use the container that it comes in. Take a half a sheet of fresh paper. You can write the date on it, or you'll know after about a month the effectiveness spice wears off, but a full month, you can leave that in those peppers and those will remain fresh rather than getting moldy, and you don't have to throw them away. So it's proven that your fruits and vegetables will last longer. Just read some of the reviews on hsn.com. This is another example for me, a big one, because I don't want to take this container, which happens to be a plastic container, and then transfer all my spinach into another plastic container. I just want to open up this container and place in a sheet of fresh paper and close it and know that this is completely protected so that the next time I go in for spinach, it doesn't have to be a Friday night and I say to my husband, let's hurry up and eat the salad, honey, when we really want pizza, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes you really want pizza, not salad. You don't have to hurry up and eat the salad, Shannon, and I think that's really important.
I love it.
So
and
you
no
can see the
slimy
examples.
spinach.
No slimy spinach.
Slimy spinach. Oh.
Even if you just take a single sheet and place it in your entire crisper drawer, one sheet, because it's infused with those organic aromatic spices, one sheet is enough for this entire drawer here. So I don't need a sheet for my celery and a sheet for my cabbage and a sheet for, you know, my peppers. One sheet per month in this drawer. So that's 12 sheets, and you can keep replacing the produce, using it in and out. You don't have to transfer your produce. The same with your potatoes over here, your onions. You can use less plastic baggies. You can use less plastic containers. You can take the container that the fruit or vegetables come in, whether it's a bag or a plastic container in and of itself, and just take a slice. I like this one with our mushrooms. You want to let mushrooms breathe, so we've removed the plastic, and all we did was take a half a sheet of fresh paper, pop it on top of our mushrooms, and that will be enough to keep those mushrooms fresh.
It's wonderful. Now, when you were talking about the customer reviews, over 2 million fresh paper sheets sold, you can put this on auto ship so that you're never without it. One of those customer reviews, and I wanted to read it, she said, I'm on auto ship because these sheets are a must-have. This is my second time ordering. I never want to be without this product. How about this one? My produce always went bad before I could eat it all, and now it really does stay fresh longer. We're saving you $7 today, and you can lock that price in on auto ship. So whenever you want it, 90 days, 60 days, you're always in control of your auto ship. $8.98 on Flex Pay, and then you'll never pay that full price of $24.95. Although remember, each one of the sheets, and you're getting 24 today, lasts an entire month. When here's how you use it. If it's something that you keep in your drawer, in your refrigerator, you just stick a sheet in the drawer. You don't have to wrap it up or put it in anything.
Maybe it's the first of the month, and you just always know the first of the month to replace that sheet.
Yeah, but if it's something that you leave out, like maybe you're supposed to leave apples out or bananas out or your tomatoes out, you just stick it right next to those.
Yeah, I mean, this sheet of paper is enough for this entire bowl. This sheet of paper could be underneath, it could be to the side. It doesn't matter where you slice it or put it, because it's aromatic. So basically it's the scent of the organic spices, okay? And Kavita actually came up with this as a young girl. Actually, her grandmother was from India, and she learned in India about certain spices that keep fruits from rotting. This is a really nice picture. And so she created this as a science project when she got back to the States. I love stories like that. And then it just took off from there. She started selling it at farmers markets. And you and I know that if products don't work, they don't take off like that. She's won award after award after award. I mean, she's won the same award that Apple won. I mean, she's won some really great, amazing awards. She's a wonderful humanitarian. And she actually wanted to be able to supply fresh paper to food banks because they're already getting older foods, older fruits and vegetables. And therefore, she wanted to be able to give them something that wasn't plastic, that was environmentally friendly, compostable, organic, that would keep their fruits and vegetables fresher longer. Because the truth is, we're making enough food to feed the planet. We just can't keep it fresh. And not everybody can put it in a plastic container, right? I mean, you could she distributes it to third world countries, but in terms of our application, I've never had a product I've been more excited about. Every time Kavita's here, I'm purchasing more and more. And she's always like, I'll send you some. I'm like, no, I really want to support this item. I mean, it's made in America. If you love supporting like family, startups and made in America, that's what you're getting here. And I would say that, I mean, it depends on how big your family is and how much fresh produce you use.
Of course.
But I would say that the 3-pack would last you multiple months. For me, and I eat a lot of vegetables, but we're only a family of 3. It would last me about 4 to 5 months, and I need to buy another one.
What's nice is now you're not buying as many repeat fruits and vegetables. Now you can shop at the farmers markets and buy it all at once.
Take
not
advantage
as
of the
many
good deals.
trips to the stores. Exactly,
Yes.
good deals. Now, if you're wondering, this is just for your fruits and vegetables. We're showing you that we also have fresh paper for your breads.
Yes.
For any of your breads and your baked goods as well. Those are also on a great value today. We also have it for your cheese. They're just these little papers, and all you do is you're gonna wrap your cheeses in the paper, right?
And cheese is supposed to breathe.
Yes.
So that's why cheese, if you get the expensive cheese, it comes in paper, right? And then we put it in plastic, and then we wonder why it goes bad so quickly. Yes. Cheese is supposed to breathe, but this is also infused with the organic spices to keep your cheese fresh longer. And then the bread one is huge to me. You can actually take a half a sheet of that, unwrap your plastic of your bread, just a little plastic baggie it comes in, slide a sheet of that inside the little plastic baggie, and it will keep your bread long. I mean, do an experiment at home. I encourage you to test these out at home, because the truth is it wouldn't be a customer pick if it didn't work.
Right, and our customers really are picky, and we encourage you to be picky. In fact, we really invite skeptics on this, because I was skeptical and I was like, okay, herbs, the scent doesn't transfer either. It doesn't make your raspberries
smell like maple. Yeah, I would say that it smells like a little bit like maple, so it's not an offensive scent, but when that scent goes away, you know that the spices have worn off. It's about a month. For example, for me, I love to cook with fresh herbs, because to me there's nothing better than fresh herbs in a pasta dish or a salad. But how many of you can use that much basil in one sitting? Unless you're making a giant thing of pesto, you're not gonna use that much basil on anything. So instead of throwing it in the garbage, which in my life means cash in the trash, which unfortunately I like to keep every penny I earn, most of us do, I can take, this is just a quarter sheet, or maybe it's an eighth of a sheet, and I can slice it. You'll know based on the size of the container, and you don't have to cut it, you can rip it and tear it. It's just a slice of paper, and pop it on the inside of my herbs, and this will keep my herbs fresh to the next time I want to use them. So I don't constantly have to be throwing away herbs, right? And I think that's important, because these happen to be organic herbs. So those were expensive. You can also take things and transfer them into a food storage container. If you have Debbie Meyer green boxes or any other food storage that you happen to love, the Clip Fresh containers, we sell a lot of food storage here at HSN, whatever it might be, and you've put your carrots in there. Can you imagine how fresh this will be in an airtight container with some fresh paper? If you're doubling up like that, I mean, these carrots might last until, you know, my child is in college, I don't know. Probably not that long, it's not magic, but you understand the point. I mean, you know that you hate to throw away fresh fruits and vegetables. You know that you maybe like to shop on a Friday afternoon, and maybe this corn won't be eaten until Tuesday evening for dinner. And you don't want to go in for that corn and have the mold on it. It's so unfortunate. We've all experienced it. The average American family throws away $2,800 worth of food a year. Oh my word. And that's a study done by the United States government. It could be a little bit more, it could be a little bit less, depending on your family. But $2,800 for me, and maybe for you, is a vacation. I mean,
at least a couple nice pair of shoes.
Right, there you go. A couple nice pairs of shoes.
Yeah, $17.95 is pennies to pay to save that produce, to make it last longer, so you don't feel rushed to use it. You know, you want to be able to enjoy it when you can, and this really will save you so much money. Today, we're saving you money on a birthday blowout price. A lot of you are on the phone right now, stocking up. You don't even have to stock up. I'm just going to say you can actually lock this price in on auto ship, and then this same deal, 24 of the sheets will ship to you as frequently as you use them for the life of that auto ship, and you get to lock in that $17.95. It's $8.98 to get it back. We've sold over 2 million sheets of this fresh paper. And it's a customer pick. Oh, huge customer pick. So you got to know that thousands of people have tried this, and they've deemed that it works, right? And our customers are very discerning. For me, but if you're skeptical, you've got 30 days.
Yeah, try it. Right? You can send back literally an open package and say it didn't work for me. And I don't think you will. Reminder, it's made in America. I love that. It was one of the American Dreams items. It was developed by Kavita. I know she's watching. Hi, Kavita. I like this idea because I shop at the big box stores, and I actually get a 3-pack of these, and it's a great price. I pay $5.99 for a 3-pack of organic butter lettuce.
Isn't it the best?
It's the best, but butter lettuce is so expensive, so I don't know. When I get that 3-pack, I do not want to throw it away, because I feel like I've gotten a deal. You haven't gotten a deal if you have to throw one of the lettuces away. It's not a deal any longer. So I actually take, because it's a 3-pack, I take one whole sheet of my fresh paper, and I'm not kidding you, I can go in 2 weeks later and still have a salad from butter lettuce. Now that's my personal story. Everybody's gonna vary, depends on how old your lettuce is when you buy it, but honest to goodness, I can place a whole sheet in my butter lettuce. I get the 3-pack, and I can forget about it. I can have pizza, and I can have this, and then I can want a salad one day and go in, and my salad hasn't spoiled. So I really think you're gonna enjoy it, I'm gonna go back to the fridge.
Yeah. And you know, when you're talking about maybe having pizza, sometimes we've got something we've planned, we're supposed to be able to eat that. Somebody invites you out, right? Maybe now you can actually go out, enjoy that meal, and know that your foods, that your fruits and vegetables are still going to be fresher. This is proven, with studies proven, to keep your fruits and vegetables fresher longer, whether it's in the fridge or out on the counter like we've got them right here.
Yeah, and I think it's important because you might be thinking, well, I don't have a fruit bowl. Many of you don't have a fruit bowl. It's not a big deal. A lot of us keep stuff in our crisper drawers. That's what the crisper drawer was designed for. One sheet is enough to keep this entire crisper drawer fresh. So I can keep replacing the produce, and as long as it's not been over a month, my same sheet can stay in there. So maybe you want to put a date on this sheet, or maybe every first of the month you just toss a new one in your crisper drawer. I really think you're going to find yourself saving money instead of throwing cash in the trash with rotten vegetables and fruits.
Well, and that really literally is what you're doing. You feel so bad, and then next time you're like, maybe I shouldn't buy those fruits because I might not eat
with fresh
them.
spices or fresh herbs because they're so expensive. Don't do that.
Nope. Save your money, and save a lot of money today while you're saving that $7. Lock that one in on auto ship. $8.98 to get it home, and that big customer pick 081459. Thank you, Kelly.
Hi,
and thanks, Kavita.
Enjoy
I'm
your
glad that you're
FreshPaper.
watching. Absolutely. Now, this is our today's special